Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things Monday through Friday at noon. And welcome back. I'm back. Hope you guys are having a great week, staying warm out there. We're back here in the Elk Grove Village Studios, back from a beautiful 7-night Caribbean cruise, the MSC World America cruise ship, Chicago Music Cruise 2026. What a great time. We'll talk about that. We'll talk a lot more stuff going on. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Just call it 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the men and women in our military, our veterans who fought for our country, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the show. It's showtime. Let's go. Seventh Heaven doing what they do best, playing some great music. Guys, hello, everybody. It is Monday. It is January 26th. It is cold in Chicago, the Windy City. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Before we get into the fun and all that good stuff, and I'm going to tell you, I missed you all very much. And I know I went live a couple times on the show, on the ship. Didn't have a great reception over there. But we tried to keep you posted and keep you informed of what was going on over there and the beautiful weather that we had. And we'll talk a little bit about that. But before that, let's get to business. And you know what business is? Ace Hardware. That's what business is. J Hardware. They're at it again, folks. And again, we want to thank them for continuing the sponsorship here with Ocean's Pit. And guys, let me tell you something. They got a lot of good stuff going on. Notable red hot buy sales. It's time to get your seed started. 8-quart Miracle Grow seed starter mix and indoor plant mix, 2 for $12. Select 16-quart bags, $2. 2 for $18. Sorry, I'm reading this for the second time. Stock up and save. Buy 3 and get 1 free on Ace Basic pleated air filters. And did you know that not all LED bulbs are harsh, cool white? Oh, they also come in bright white. They also come in bright white and warm white. 2 different whites. Did you know not all LED beams are harsh too? Very good. Get a 10-pack of Fight LED light bulbs, only $9.99. That's less than $1 per bulb. A lot more stuff happening at our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace. Trying to get back in the swing of these things. First of all, I hope you guys are doing well. Saying hello to all you wonderful people jumping on the wagon today. We do appreciate it. Joey, hello. Henry Spins, what's up, my brother? Can't wait to get you back on news. Merry Grievous, NTD Vacations. I'm going to tell you everything that's going on, folks. David, how you doing? Jill, Isabella, the Drake teachers in the house, Ronnie B. Oh, a lot of guys jumping on today. Now, where are we going to start? Boy, do we have a lot to start. First of all, here's where we're going to start. We got shows coming up this week. Back in Chi-Town. Wednesday, we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle with my good buddy Double T, Tony Toto. That's going to be a 7:30 hit. Thursday, Positano's in Oak Brook. Tony Toto, Tony Ocean, and Lisa P. She's back from Florida. 7 o'clock this Thursday in Oak Brook. Positano's. Friday, we're going back to Chicago Prime Steakhouse with the Professor Daryl Armenstadt. And Saturday, Southside will be at Big Sammy's in Plainfield, Illinois. Sandra, Lilia, glad. I love you guys, and thank you so much. Now, that's the shows for this week. Now, Chicago Music Cruise 2026, MSC World America, Seventh Heaven, Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band. What else do I need to say? Even when we just released it, and it's been an incredible week. The ship was fantastic. The employees were so friendly and knowledgeable and helped you out as much. There's Francine. Francine, absolute job on the cruise. Your performance was amazing. Well, thank you, Francine. You're still trying to get back to Nashville. I know that you guys were some of the flight. Now, we made it through. We left on time on Saturday. Uber picked us up in no time. We got to the airport a couple hours early, mind you. So we had a few cocktails and some more cocktails and some more cocktails. But we did make it home about 5 o'clock. And most of the people did too. But unfortunately, there's some people that did not make it because of the weather, of course. So, Francine, I'm sorry you guys got stuck. And I'm glad you guys are back. Tony, Felix, what's up, buddy? Nina, hope you're doing well. My buddy. You're looking great. I'm watching John Leonardi, vice president of the Italian Sports Hall of Fame. How you going, Johnny? Hope you're having a good time over there in sunny Florida. But the ship was outstanding. The shows were fun. We just had a great time. Well, Dana, I hope you had a good time. Thank you, hon. We're going to do it again. Now, what we got going on, it was nice enough for us. It was our third Chicago Music Cruise with Seventh Heaven. Third time we did it. Twice on Royal Caribbean and once on this MSC World America. When we announced it, people they were like, what, a new ship? Now, first of all, we did it in March. Last time we did it in March, last year. And it was spring break, a lot going on. Prices a lot higher during spring break, which no matter where you go, the prices are higher. But so we said, it's coming January. Well, it came in January. We did do it in January, but it wasn't on the Royal Caribbean. We tried a new ship. And I think it's important to try new ships sometimes, or new venues or new places like that. That's what it's all about. It was an incredible experience. Again, my thanks to MTD Vacations, Mary Grievous. Thank you to Richie from Seventh Heaven and the boys and their crew, Jeff Hunt, John Dobbs, everybody. They just all did an incredible job and always making us feel at home. And to my band, Jerry Jams, and of course, Tony Toto. Our saxophone player, Eldo, that we had out there was sick the minute he got on the ship. So he missed 2 of the performances, but he'll be back. I want to thank Craig and Wendy. We had some great times. Gina, Mike Pappas. Everybody that joined us on this ship is fantastic. And everybody's asking me, when's the next one? That's what everybody's asking. And not only the people that went on the ship, not only the people that came on the ship, but there are also people that weren't on the ship who didn't get a chance to go because they didn't want to go on MSC because they're loyal to Royal Caribbean, which makes complete sense. But here's what I can tell you. Stella, how you doing? Patrice, how you doing? Here's what I can tell you. There you go. First of all, get to join the NTD Vacations mailing list. Go to maryntdvacations.com, get on it, and they will send you the news when it gets there. Rumor has it it's going to be in January of 2027. Rumor has it, we're going back to Royal Caribbean. But until we get all the details, go to maryntdvacations.com, 2027. You're going to join us again because you're not going to miss this time. You're not going to miss the fun in the sun between Cozumel, Ocean Cay, Honduras. It was just a great time. La Shawanda, I hope you guys had fun. It looked like everybody had a ball on the ship, and you can join us on the ship. So we'll keep you posted on all that wonderful stuff. Now we came back to the cold. Holy shit, it's cold. But here's something I don't get. We are in the state of Illinois. We are in the city of Chicago and the suburbs of Chicago. It is winter time. It is cold. It gets cold. Everybody complaining about the cold. The only person that should be complaining about cold is the linemen, the people outside that bust their ass working, the valet guys, anybody that's outside that has a job outside. If you're retired and you're home and you work from home and you don't have to leave, and why are you complaining about the cold? It's warm. You've got a heat. Oh, my God. Anyway, it's getting, it won't be as cold. It's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. It's going to be good. Mel Lennon Reed in New Jersey. How are you doing over there? Dick Sayed, how are you doing, my friend? Alderman Dick Sayed again. But we have to remember one thing. Because of the cold temperatures and everything, almost 200,000 people lost power in Nashville. And that was a post from our good buddy Jimmy Parker. I hope Jimmy and everybody's okay over there. And because of this winter storm, all over America that we had this winter storm, I mean, it was cold and the snow and everything. They lost power. Almost 1 million people in America lost power. That is a different story. Losing power and all that stuff, cold and stuff. But remember, it's still cold. So our linemen, our people that work outside, let's pray for our homeless that are outside and have no shelter. Let's pray for our animals, our pets that we take out there. How about the ones that don't have a home? That's what we need to pray for. Also, I mean, the homeless, my God, what they must be going through on a normal winter. Now it's cold, and it's going to be cold, but it'll warm up. It won't be as cold. So please, if you have your dogs out there, you see anybody out there, your postmen, your linemen, you guys who valet cars, anybody that work on a construction out on the road, all you people that work outside, thank you. And please keep up. I'm in my basement and I'm cold. So let's talk about that. 6 inches of snow. We had about maybe 6 inches over here in Elk Grove with the snow. But my trip was fantastic. Thank you, Mel, and thank you. There's my buddy Jeff Hunt. Jeff, thank you for all your help. Frank, you should see my crew is going through working outside. There you go, Frank. There's Wendy. Thank you, Wendy and Craig. Wendy, you're going to perform on the next one in 2027, honey. Frank, with your dumpster company there, you guys are outside working. So you guys are busting your ass. And again, those people should be the ones that should be bitching about the cold, because it is. But one good thing, I talked to a couple guys who work for the airport, knowing most of those guys, hopefully they'll have the right shoes and socks and the right coats and jackets and stuff to keep you warm. But still, it's cold, and especially when it's wind. So just thank you, everybody that works outside. Be careful when you're working outside. Again, the homeless and our pets and animals. Please, let's be careful on that. All right. Chicago Music Cruise. Thank you all for joining us. And it was a pleasure, and I hope you had a great time, because we all did. My wife, Laura, could not go on the cruise this last one. Now, she couldn't. She didn't go. She went on the first one, the original one we did back in January of last year. She couldn't go in March because she had the operation. Excuse me. So we have a baby boy. We're going to be grandparents again for the second time. When we found out how close the baby is going to come, that's our son Tony and Ange. Laura said, I cannot miss my baby boy, my firstborn, to miss his baby. So she could not go on the ship. We thought it might come while we were on the ship. It didn't. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm announcing to you today, right now, at about 1:30, believe it or not, we're going to be grandparents, baby. Woo! 2, God willing, and just getting the C cut, whatever. So the baby will be coming out today. Great news. We are so excited. The kids took off work. Laura's running around the house going crazy because they're all going to the hospital, and we're going to be grandparents again to another baby boy. We're excited. Number 2, you guys also know that Tony took my last name. His original name is Fank, but he took my last name of Carrara. So this will be a baby boy with my last name, which is over. I'm fabric. I don't even know what to say. But what's even important more than that, it's going to be the only Carrara boy even in Italy, where my family, most of them are all girls in my family. So this is very, very cool. We're excited. Dave, how you doing? William, Jill, thank you, Mary. Thank you, Carlo. Hope you had a good time on the ship, buddy. Now, here's the only problem, folks. I got off the airplane. I got off the ship with 66,500 people on it. A little bit of a cold. So I can't go to the hospital today. David, happy birthday to my buddy Dave up there today, babe. Dave, I hope you've been watching wrestling, buddy. Happy birthday. Hoping you and Robin are well, my friend. Dave Calderon in the house. What's up, buddy? General Sparky. But here's the problem, folks. Yes, family's going to be celebrating, but I can't go to the hospital. I can't go because I was around people, the plane and everything too, because this is a newborn. So I got to wait tomorrow, maybe the next day, but until just got a little bit of cold. So it's a bummer that I won't be able to see my grandson with everybody else. But I will see him in a couple of days. And of course, you don't want to gotta take that risk. You're coming from all those people, almost 65,000, 6,500 people on that ship. So you're gonna get sick a little bit. We're gonna get stomach. We're gonna get this. It happens on ships. It happens when you're on airplanes. It happens. It's just part of winter. It is what it is. Chandra, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Pina, hope you're doing well. Peter, hey, hope you're doing well. All right, so thank you for all that, and we're excited. We're going to have a baby boy, and we're excited. All right, couple other things here. National Peanut Butter Day for all you people that love peanut butter. National Happy Australian Day to all our Australian friends out there. Who knew? Happy Hot Sauce Day for all you people with hot sauce. You got to love it. What else we come up with here? I'm just looking at all these days that people come up with this and that. Also, my prayers go out to my dear friend, Carol Minotti. Again, more surgery, more stuff. She went into hospice. Just praying for her and Dan and the family. So, Carol, I hope you're listening. I hope you're well. Just hope everything is better. All right. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Kathy, buddy. Kathy, we missed you on this one. And next year, like I said, 2027, January, it's going to be a lot of fun. What else we're going to talk about here today? Well, let's start up with some great stories. Like I said, now, I did post something back in 1998, my rock band. I was if you guys know my story, some might be listening for the first time. Some don't know my story, but my story started back when I was doing the rock and roll bands, trying to make a living, trying to make it big, trying to get that record deal. And I've been in some great bands, Tyranny, Broken Heart, of course, the Dream Police, which are still together, and of course, Big Bang Rodeo, 1313, Mojo's Jukebox. But Big Bang Rodeo made it to television, and I just posted. Now, I thought we lost this footage. I think I have somewhere on a VHS in my mom's basement somewhere where I'm storing all my stuff. But I couldn't find it. So Anthony Melchiotti, who's our bass player in that band, and he's also with Billy and the Vintage Saints, sent me an email saying that, hey, Tone, I found the Star Search footage. It was cool to see. This was 1998, mind you. Much thinner. Had longer hair, and it was a band called Big Bang Rodeo. And this is the marketing genius of Anthony Melchiotti. If you don't know him, he came up with this formula, this pretending that we were all from Austin, Texas, and coming out with this pop country that was starting back then. Pop songs with a little twang in them. And it was fantastic. The whole experience was great. And I think I already said it, but again, Mark Pate on guitar, Anthony Melchiotti on bass, Jimmy Kidd on lead guitar, all of them things, background vocals, Russ Armentrout on drums, and yours truly. And yes, folks, I was not playing the guitar. I was pulling an Elvis. I was pulling an Elvis on stage. My hands, so stage prop. Anyway, thank you, Boyd. Hope you're well. Mary, you're good. Lori, how are you doing? Well? Hey, Peter, say hello to your dad, Tony Rome. Long time, buddy. Oh, well, thank you, guys. I can't bring the warm weather back, but thank you for all the likes on the Star Search footage. Thank you guys for that. That was a lot of fun. All right. What do we got? Congratulations to Derrick Rose, former Chicago Bull, of course. They retired his jersey. That's pretty cool. Not a big Bulls fan, but Derrick Rose, hey, that's a pretty big deal when someone retires your jersey. It's going to go up the rafters with all the other great players like Michael Jordan, et cetera, et cetera. So congratulations to Derrick Rose of the Chicago Bulls. Bill Saratella, what's up, my brother from Oceans Rat Pack? Yeah, so, all right, so what else we got here? Super Bowl 60. We know it's going to be the New England Patriots against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, New England beats the Broncos 10-7. I was going for the Broncos there. What a boring game that was. But New England makes it for the first time without Belichick and without Tom Brady. So congratulations to New England Patriots. Then, of course, the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Very close game. I was going for the Seahawks, even though I rooted for the Rams when they were playing the Bears, but I was rooting for the Seahawks. So going into this, 2 weeks, February 7th, the New England Patriots will face the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl, and I'm going for Seattle Seahawks. I hope they win. But going into next year's Super Bowl, folks, you guys be careful because, Super Bowl, all the guys get together. A lot of times women get into it because it is the Super Bowl. Dennis, how are you doing? Well, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. That Star Search thing was actually kind of cool. It was a big step for us. Because at that time, we were signed with Simmons Records, and that was Gene Simmons' label of the band Kiss. That's how we got on the show in the first place. And, of course, our friend Steve Dahl. Remember Steve Dahl from The Loop. Anyway, next year's Super Bowl 61, is going to fall on Valentine's Day. So, guys, you're going to have to make a decision. Super Bowl or take your honey out? You got a whole year to plan that. Absolutely. All right. February 8th. Thank you, Keith. I hope you're doing well. Seahawks, baby. Craig, we had some good times on that ship. Me, you, and Jeff Hunt, of course. We were very loud about the Los Angeles Rams. So that it was just a fun game, and we had a lot of fun on the ship, a lot of camaraderie, and it was just a lot of fun. So anytime. All right, so let's get to this. Baseball is next, right? Now football's over. Baseball's coming next. And they're going to talk about that. Baseball, the MLB, Major League Baseball owners, they want a salary cap for baseball players. And I think we talked about this before. They should. They are paying some of these baseball players way too much money, ladies and gentlemen. They said in the Los Angeles Dodgers payroll, they're paying players like until 2037. I can see pay the catcher, pay the pitcher, pay the infield, excuse me, certain amount of money. But my God, millions of dollars for 10 years, and after 5, 3, then they stop playing. Seems like they get this big signing deal. They all kind of, it's like, what the hell? I don't know what they're going to do, but the owners got to step down. If this is what they want to do, they got to salary cap. I think it's time. Well, thank you, Patrice. I hope you're doing well, my dear friend. All right, so let's get this real fast. Minnesota, ice. I've talked about this. You should grow the freak flag back. Cool look. The freedom of the Sopranos. Oh, there you go, Boyd. It's too long, buddy. The hair is crazy. All right, so let's talk about briefly, and I just mean briefly, all the shit that's going down in Minnesota, all the stuff with ice. We talked about this before. Thank you, Mary. I hope you're doing well. I think ice, I believe in ice. Okay, but I believe in ice to do what they're supposed to do. Find the people that are here illegally. And most of these guys or women, whatever they have, if they have these criminal records, if they're dangerous, yes, I understand you got to do what you got to do. A thing that drives me crazy, Kim, I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Lorraine. Double T, great job on the ship, buddy. I saw a video that was posted for your band you played many years ago. It was awesome. Well, thank you, Barbara. Well, thank you, guys. What I get is it's very simple to some degree here. Law enforcement in general, right? You get pulled over by a police officer. Speeding, DUI, light out, tire, cross, whatever that you did wrong. The police officer is going to ask you for this. Your driver's license, blah, 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 blah. It's pretty simple. Do some of these ICE guys got a little out of hand? Yes. I think some of them are getting a little out of hand at certain points. But I also don't know. I'm not in that situation. I can't imagine what it must be like. But when you're told to get out of the car or do this and do that, please try. Well, that's what I'm trying to say, Boyd. The people that they shouldn't be, and forget the record part too. You know what I'm trying to say? I get that. And it's very important to keep some of the dangerous people out. I got it. But I can only tell you what my mom and dad did, guys. I can only tell you what my mom and dad did. And a lot of your mom and dads did. And they did the right thing. They did the paperwork. They came in. They became a citizen. If you come here and you apply and you have a certain amount of time that you have to renew it, do what you have to do. Why make these people go after you, or why even have to fight it? So everybody, hopefully they can just peaceful a little bit. Crazy what's going on in this world. But then let's forget about Minnesota with the child care stuff. I mean, there's just dirt everywhere. And I hope they can put a stop. But some of these people have to go to jail. Some of these people have to go to jail. I think that's the only way it's going to, maybe everybody will stop yapping again. I don't know. 60 days till spring? Wow. I didn't know that. But thank you. 68. All right. What else we got here? Talked about the owners. Talked about that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is very important. Very important. Walmart is urging all you customers out there, if you're going to go to Walmart and shop during this cold, please wear 2 pairs of pajamas. Please wear 2 pairs of pajamas to keep you warm. If you're coming into Walmart to shop, some of you people out there, wear 2 pairs of pajamas. 2 pairs of pajamas. I got a little bit of a sore throat. Not sore, just raspy. Raspy throat and a plugged up nose. Yes, Dennis. So, I got a cold. So anyway, 2 pairs of pajamas if you're coming. Have you ever seen some of the people in shopping in Walmart? I went there today, actually, get some Mucinex and stuff. There was people actually in their pajamas. And they're like fluffy shoes. like they're fluffy shoes. Come on, guys. Dress up a little bit. Dress up a little bit. It's a store. Oh, unbelievable. What else we got here? All right. Let's get to New York City. You know what? The snow came. The cold came. A lot of schools were closed. That's what happens when it's cold and snow day or cold day, but not in New York. Not in New York, ladies and Mayor Manabi, whatever his name is, days for the kids today. Starting really good over there in New York. Telling these poor kids they got to go to school if it's that cold. Unbelievable. You'll never see that in Europe. Americans need to do better. I agree they need to do better. Welcome home. Looks like a great time. See you, Positanos. Dana, how are you doing? You and Louie? Pipes, I hope you guys are doing well. Miss you guys. Jimmy, how are you doing? Hanging and banging. Walmart Hillbillies. Oh, this is Louie. Louie. Sorry, but Dana comes up. Sorry. Louie Pipes in the house. Yeah. So, yeah, it's school day. Remember when we were kids? We had to get up. Right now, these days, you get a text saying your school is closed. You can't come in. But remember, we talked about this. Remember the bottom, we get up at like 6 in the morning and look at television, and the bottom of the screen, it was almost like the NFL draft to tell you what schools will be closed. Yay! Our name, and we all happy. Not in New York. Not in New York, folks. All right, what else we got here? According to bad news, sad news for the former Sun-Times columnist, and also he was on the Score radio station. Terry Moore has passed away at the age of 75 years old. For all you Lawrence Welk fans, my mother, we used to watch Lawrence Welk when I was a kid. Now I'm going back a little bit. But my sister Tanya, her name, my mom named her after Lawrence Welk's daughter, Tanya. But one of the singers on the show, Guy Hovis, has passed away this past weekend. I'm just going down a couple. They pray for Sicily. Oh, my God. There's Sly Cone Harry. My God, some of these towns are just demolished with the hurricanes. Our prayers. My God, unbelievable. You don't remember me, do you, CJ? Boy, I'm sorry, brother. Give me a little hint. Give me a little hint. Anyway, pray for Sicily. Absolutely. And this is a story that came out of the blue. I want to congratulate our good friends, Mr. Patel, for doing his job and arresting former Olympian Kyle Wedding. They got this guy, man. This guy was big drug dealer with the cartel, with cocaine. They finally caught this guy in Canada. Unbelievable. You seen this guy? They finally found him running around. They caught him. Danny Massey's in the house. Our good friends from Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local. Armando's, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Great place for great produce. Cy Young Electric. Now, remember Electric, CJ? So, boy, did we have some fun there, didn't we? Did you work at the Willowbrook store like me, like I did? Whew, what a good time that was, brother. This is Ocean Spit, Monday to Friday at noon. What else we got here? So, they're arresting drug dealers. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Al Capone died this day in 1947. Jerry Kramer, formerly of the Green Bay Packers, dies at the age of 90 years old. And the FCC is finally, Mark Coronado, yeah. Electech was fun, wasn't it, Mark? Oh, remember Steve Scordilis? Oh, my Joey Tyndall. Oh, Alan Messenger. Susan, we had a great time at Electech. That's before I became Tony Ocean full-time. Electech in Willowbrook. We used to have some fun over there. Yes, we did. Guys, I hope you're doing well. All right. FCC is coming down finally hard on late night talk shows and The View. You ever know? I mean, what's kind of weird, guys? I mean, The View's down on Colbert and Kimball and The View. It's like it's all they talk about. It's like they just rip on President Donald Trump the whole time. I mean, it's an hour show. All right, start it. Couple jabs there if you want to do it, and then move on. Obviously, your ratings are going down. That means something's not right. Believe me, I know. I know what my ratings are. And I'm just a small little show. I'm just a little guy here in his basement. I knew when I told everybody I was for Trump, I was going to lose listeners or friends or fans or whatever. I knew that. What else? What else can we do, folks? I don't know. Crazy. So much stuff going on here. And it's just like, I just want everybody to get along. I can hope we can have a good time and all have a little fun. And that's important. It really is, because life is too damn short. Again, I want to thank you all for watching. We still got time. Now, Jimmy Hammer, if you're watching, we got you won a $25 gift certificate from AN1 Steakhouse. And please send me your address, and I will put this in the mail for you, my friend Jimmy Hammer. I'll even have to text you. All right. Here's something, if I'm crazy here, guys. You take your phone and you type in president. And when you type in president, unless I'm crazy, all that comes up is Obama and Biden. Shouldn't the president of the United States come up now? I'm freezing up on your end? Okay. Well, I'm not freezing here. Is anybody else freezing up on? Anyway, try doing that. Try doing that, and I'm going to do it with you guys. Go in on your Facebook and say president. Put in president. And it's weird. I don't know if it's a different phone line or different network that does different things, but who knows? All right. Anyway, what else we got? We got so much to talk about here again. Like I said, we're going to have a baby boy. A baby boy probably in another hour, at about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Our son, Tony and Ange, will have a baby boy, God willing, Lord. It'll be a baby boy Carrara, the first baby boy Carrara. I'm so excited. Our family's going crazy. They're ballistic. They're running around everywhere. And rightfully so. It's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. And wow. Oh, okay. Let's get to the weather. How about the weather here, folks? No, we don't want that. Sorry, folks, getting a little ahead of ourselves here. Oh, excuse me. Let's go back over here. Now everything seems to be moving a little faster. It's time for the JRC Ace Hardware Minute. It's the weather brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Stores, Norridge, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, Fox River Grove, Mesa, Arizona, and Richmond, Illinois. Coming soon, October 2026, Elmwood Park. It's the weather for Monday, January 26th. It's 5 degrees. Feels like -9. It's cold. It's sunny. 52% humidity. 9-mile-an-hour winds. And that's brought to you by the JRC Ace Hardware Store. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. All right, so other shows coming up. Let's see. We're going to go to February 7th, a brand new Italian restaurant called Gusto's in Glenview, Illinois. My good friend Jimmy Place, him and his family have got the restaurant. They just did the big ribbon cutting, grand opening. So we'll be there Saturday, February 7th. February 12th, returning to Chez Paul Hotel in Arlington Heights. On the 14th, Valentine's Day, Ocean's Rat Pack, Bill Saratellis, Frank Sinatra, yours truly as Dean, Elliot Wimbush as Shammy Davis. We got my friend Dante on keys. We got Tony Toto on drums, and we got Natalie Lalandi from Nick Sahaj's band on saxophone. It's going to be fantastic. It's the Impact Fuel Room in Libertyville. I think they got 8 tickets left, and that show is sold out for Valentine's Day. On the 21st of February, returning to Taverna on Division in Melrose Park. The 28th will be at a brand new place called Rookies in Hoffman Estates with Double T, Mikey D, the return of Mikey D on keys, and Bob Pucci on guitar, fellow Elmwood Parker. It's going to be nice. A whole different outfit. It's going to be a lot of fun that day. 28th of February, Rookies in Hoffman Estates. And don't forget, March 7th, we're going to Johnny Cabs in Burr Ridge. More stuff coming, more fun coming. I'm just having a good time. All around, it's a good day. It really is. And I'm hoping that you're having a great day too, and you're trying to keep warm. Now, I'm going back to try to find some more stories here, because I was looking back to all my stuff that I save, and I've got to have like weeks of stuff that I've been saving and not mentioning, because most of the stuff I write down. So let's see what this is. During the height of COVID-19 crisis, hospital staffs in Brazil introduced a deeply human-centered approach to support patients who were cut off from physical contact. Now, we all know during COVID-19, a lot of people, you couldn't see your loved ones, and they couldn't see you. You couldn't go see them. Or this could even work, ladies and gentlemen, for some of the seniors or people that don't have a family that come and visit them. So it was an idea. This was a hospital in Brazil, introduced a deeply human-centered approach to support patients who were cut off by placing warm, water-filled gloves in patients' hands. You know, those rubber gloves, they put hot water on them, and they put it over so the people that were sick might think that there's an actual human being there holding their hands and being there with them. It's crazy. It's a simple technique. Little hand of love, but medical staff approved there was improvement. So anything that can work, I can't imagine going to that loved one that might be in a retirement home or and has no visitors and just be lonely like that. It's got to be complete horrid. I can't imagine what that must be like. Ronnie B, what's up, buddy? 6 more days, yeah. 60 more, baby, bass fishing. Facebook. Oh, yeah. Facebook, the only place where no one gives a fuck, yet everyone's offended. Perfect. Tony posted that. Facebook, the only place where everyone gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck, but everyone's offended. The mainstream media are finally reporting that 90% of doctors and nurses are refusing the flu shot. 75% refused the COVID-19 booster in 2024. There's also increased now to 90% in some hospitals. Some people now, ladies and gentlemen, are kind of leery of any kind of shot. We've already talked this. It's an old broken book. But some people are even now not taking the flu shot. Now, I've took the flu shot 20 years ago. I got so sick I couldn't do it. No, I mean, and I've not took one yet. So, God willing, so far, this is the shot that we take. Does wonders, believe it or not. All right. Instagram for TV has arrived. For all you social media fans out there, Instagram is officially taking Reels to the big screen with the launch of Instagram for TV. IG for TV debuts on Instagram, TV debuts on Amazon Fire TV, and delivers personalized experience based on creators' content. So it'll be another social thing that you can buy or log on to, whatever it was. Listen, I'm not even going to get into this story because this stuff is, I'm going to wait till tomorrow Carol Brandolino will be on for Twisted Tuesday. I'll bring out some of these other stories to make it interesting. Just last year, AM and FM radio stations have made, now listen to this, folks. You put on the radio stations. Some of you guys have Spotify. Some people still listen to AM and FM radio. I don't. I gave up listening to music the minute grunge hit in the 90s. I haven't listened to music on the radio. Let's make sure. But just this last year in 2025, AM and FM radio stations have made $14 billion, while recording artists, all of them have made zilch. It's the biggest racket in the world. Biggest racket in the world. It needs these guys, these men and women who write these songs and on radio. I mean, God, I know they get the royalties from records, from songs sold and stuff like that, but it's unfair. It's unfair. Things should be done here. All right, let me see what else we got here. I'm trying to find some other stories here for you guys. These were all sent in by different people, and it's just... oh, my God. And, of course, the family's going ballistic on the phone because we're about another maybe hour away from baby boy Carrara becoming grandparents for the second time. Laura, she's just running around all over. Once they left the house, she's all freaking out over here. And rightfully so, because we're very excited here in the Ocean Bosch Carrara family here, the Ramundi family. It's very, 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 very exciting. So, Illinois rejects over 550 offensive license plates request in 2025. That means you want a license plate with your name on it or a slogan or something. You have to sign up for that and you pay more money. Well, Illinois, the state, reject over 550 offensive license plate requests. I can imagine what some of them that were rejected. They weren't listed here, but I wish they were. I mean, I got mine. Mine say T-Ocean. I think you pay like $175 because I have personalized plates. But boy, I can just imagine. All right, this is sent in by Greg Weber. I like weird people. The black sheep, the odd ducks, the eccentrics, the artists, the loners, the people who actually think for themselves. The kind of people whose morals are not swayed by group think. More often than not, these people have the most beautiful souls. That's it, buddy. That's perfect. Laura, I guess it's good Laura did not go with. Right. That's why, Lori, that's why she didn't go on the cruise. Albert, I want to say hello again to my good friend Raffaello from JRC Ace Hardware. And thank you again for extending the sponsorship here on Ocean's Pit and the Tony Ocean Show and the Columbus Day Parade float. So great stuff. Thank you again, Raffaello and Jackie. All right. We got another 10 minutes before this show is over. And we were just saying the odd ducks, the black sheep, right? I've been a black sheep of my family for years. Up until I became Tony Ocean. And then I started, my dad, maybe before he passed away, he got to see me at least start doing Tony Ocean and doing it for a living and making a good living. He didn't get to see me in Las Vegas because he passed away before that. But I remember, because when I was young and doing the rock and roll stuff, my dad, my mom, they wouldn't come to any of my shows. That headbanging rock and roll, what is all that garbage? So when he started coming to Cafe Clemenza, a place I used to play at in Hoffman Estates, when I started as Tony Ocean, finally my dad started coming, started seeing the people that we were drawing, started to understand something. And my dad comes up to me and goes, Knucklehead, because he used to call me that. Knucklehead, I think you got something. I think you got something here. But before that, I was a black sheep. And I think every family's got a black sheep. There's nothing wrong with that. They think on their own. They want to do their own thing. Be proud to be a black sheep. Nothing wrong with that. Anyone in Italy who intentionally causes suffering to animals risks 4 years in prison and a $60,000 fine. Don't touch kids. Don't touch animals. It's that simple. That's simple, folks. Look at these crazy people from Milwaukee. This Kathleen Labrinci, 27 years old, allegedly stole a running daycare van with 4 young children inside. What's wrong with these people? It's just absolutely nuts. Look at this lady. This is luck. Wow. The gods were in her favor. This woman. A woman went viral after winning $10.2 million in lottery prizes, then risking the entire amount on a single roulette spin in Las Vegas. Playing roulette offers roughly a 47.4 chance on black and American casinos, meaning she was nearly flipping a coin with 8 figures on the line. The spin doubled her money to $20.4 million. Wow. The question is, if you won the lottery at $10.2 million, would you actually bet it all to double it? Are you insane? This woman got lucky. More than luck. More than luck. Mary, this is a sick world we're living in now. But I don't want anybody, the world is screwed up, folks. It's been screwed up for a while. There's a lot of sick people in here. A lot of shit going down. It's bad. Especially this whole Epstein thing. This whole pedophile thing. This whole murder, robbing, whatever. People don't care anymore. It's easy to do. All right, take it. We can go. Anybody don't care anymore. Let's go stab. Let's go kill. 8 years for a murder? Am I right? 8 years you can go to jail for a murder? Only 8 years after you kill somebody? Yvette, how are you doing, my friend? Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So let's just pray. Crimea River. Crimea River. Hunter Biden. Now here's a guy we haven't heard from a while. Said he nearly lost $15 million in debt and doesn't know how he's going to pay it off. Says Biden's heir are broke. Hunter, I've got $15 million in debt that I have no idea how I'm going to be able to pay off. We have no generational wealth. Well, what did you do with all that money? Regina Karma. Regina, sister, my baby. What's up, honey? I walked in a meeting. First thing I heard you say, don't touch kids and don't touch animals. Me. Reg, we miss you, my dear. I can't wait. I hope everything is good on your end. We can't wait to see you. Regina Karma. What a voice. What a voice. Hanging and banging. Radicals hate America. Yes, they do. Hunter Biden is broke. Maybe go back to the White House, see if you can find that package of cocaine and see if you can sell it. Probably won't get much, but you can at least try. Excuse me, folks. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather. That's why I can't see my baby, my grandchild, when it's born today. But it's going to be. But there's so far everybody's saying 1:30, 2 o'clock. Baby Carrara will be born. Our son Tony and Ange, we're excited here. Anyway, birthdays for January 26th on Monday. Yvette Laura's doing fantastic. She was just getting all crazy because they're all on. They're at the hospital. Waiting for the baby to be born, so you can tell what it must be like. Yes. All right, birthdays. Ronnie Melchiotti, wherever you are, Ronnie. Happy birthday, Pally. Andrew Ridgely from the band Wham, 63 years old. Tom Kiefer, singer for Cinderella, celebrating a birthday. Anita Baker, celebrating a birthday. Road Warrior Hawk. Remember the Road Warriors? For all you wrestling fans out there, Mercedes Monet or Sasha Banks, speaking of wrestling, celebrating a birthday today. Scott Glenn, actor. James Belushi, 71 years old. Eddie Van Halen, one of the greatest guitar players of all time, celebrating a birthday. Wayne Ferris, better known as the Honky Tonk Man, on wrestling, celebrating a birthday. My buddy Dave, wherever you are, but Dave up there, Dave and Robin, Dave, happy birthday, Dave. How many people remember the 1, 2, 3? The 1, 2, 3. Tony, you're pregnant? Oh, congratulations, Yvette. Yvette's pregnant, everybody. Give her a big round of applause. Happy birthday, Yvette. Congratulations. Hunter had all the artwork. Yes, he did. He probably sold that already, Dave. Remember the 1, 2, 3, the nightclub? Well, Pete, the owner, celebrating a birthday. Pete from the 1, 2, 3. And Jeanette Capello, Jeanette, to your daughter, Lisa, wishing her a very happy birthday. Robin Zander, one of the greatest vocals of our time from Cheap Trick. You got to love him. 82, what's up? Etta James celebrating a birthday. Dinah Marinoff, 70 years old. God, I just love birthdays. And I hope you love birthdays too. Guys, oh, you're kidding. Oh, well, what the hell? She's not pregnant. Well, you could have adopted. You know, you never know. Anyway, again, we're just keeping our fingers crossed. About 1:30, 2 o'clock. Hopefully, we will have another baby, grandbaby. So we are excited about that. Guys, don't forget this week, Rosario's on Wednesday with Double T, Tony Toto. Thursday, Positanos with Double T and Lisa P. and Oakbrook. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse at night with Daryl Armenstad. And Saturday, Big Sammy's in Plainfield, Illinois, south side of Chicago with Double T. So, busy week. Jerry Jams is on vacation somewhere. I think he's taking the whole month of February off to visit his mom and visiting friends and family. So, Jerry, have fun wherever you are, buddy. I know. So you could be done. Anyway, all right. So we got the dates there. We got that. Bad Bunny, halftime Super Bowl. Said he's going to wear a dress to support the LGBTQ, whatever it is, icons. Listen, they can do whatever they want. It's the show. Halftime. I don't know if halftime for a Super Bowl is the place to do that. Maybe at the Bad Bunny concerts. Maybe at his regular concerts. Fine. Do whatever you want. It's your show. But when you're playing for the Super Bowl and there's family and kids and stuff like that, maybe you should just make it a little bit more family friendly. Just my opinion. Lola, I'm not watching it. Of course, I won't watch the halftime. I will watch the Super Bowl, but I won't watch halftime. Go have some hot tea with a shot in it, take a nap. Laura, I already had the shot, but I will definitely do that. It's just a little raspy, folks. And I got a cold, stuffed up. So I'm resting. That's why I can't see the baby today or tomorrow. But I don't work till Wednesday, so I'll be ready to go back to work at Rosario's in Roselle. All right, guys. Again, we want to thank you all for watching. But before we do that, let's thank our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local. Guys, save on all supplies you need to get your next paint project. Buy one, get one 50% off on Clark and Kensington or Royal Paint. Select the Ace paint kits, including tray, brush, and rollers, and select Frog painter's tape. That's right, 25% off one regular priced item under $50 or $12.50 off for $50. See the in-store coupons. Get your coupons, sign up for the mailing list, do what you got to do. There's a lot of red hot buys from February 1st to February 28th. President's Day sales, February 3rd to 16th, and flash sales, one item only, wild birdseed. 2 20-pound bags of $16. That runs from February 13th to 16th. That's our friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace. Guys, thank you so much for supporting the Tony Ocean Show, Ocean's Pit, and watching, guys. Tomorrow, I'll be with Carol Brandolino here at Twisted Tuesday. And Carol and my wife, Laura, are working on something, a podcast for women. A podcast for women coming soon. That'll be pretty cool. That'll be very cool. I'm excited about that. All right. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment, be kind to one another. And if you're offended with anything in this show, or any other thing you see, change the channel. But remember one thing, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Social media is made for promoting things, for sharing pictures, sharing memories. Stop the bashing and all the bullshit on social media. No need to. It's not helping anybody. Doesn't help anybody. Makes us all look foolish. Enjoy life. It's too damn short. Do what we all do. Go out, work hard like we do. Support our family and friends. Support what it's about. Just be kind to one another because the world's a shit show. It's a shit show. All we got is ourselves, at least our circles and whatever it is, our families, to make it right. That's all we can do. Be ourselves. So again, thank you guys for watching. And by tomorrow, we will keep you, we'll let you know about the new baby boy coming to the family, grandparents for the second time, God willing. Ringo Starr says peace and love, and we need it more than ever. God bless you all. Have an incredible day. Stay warm, everybody. Woo! Bye-bye. Nick Sahajas, take us out. Bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Peace, everybody. God bless you.